What's up, guys? It's me, Johnny, and today we have, if you know, about my Ghostbusters ecto stretch collection. I've gotten two of them, actually, which one of them's actually gotten last week from Ollie's. I mean, all of these guys are from Ollie's, actually. Two of them I got from this one, which is Ford Spangler and Pukey. Something for her name, but Meals as her with the Possessor, probably the most hollow one of the ghosts. And yeah, I've shown this one on my second channel, mostly because this towel was dead at the time. Even though I normally my toy reviews would be on this channel. But yeah, this video we actually got the last two for the series. Slimer, which is Trevor Spangler and Slimer, and Phobe Spangler and Bonesy. Or Bonesy. So first, we gotta do the classic Slimer, of course. It says right here, Ghost Fritz features, aka Sliming. Because Slimer is the best one for this. It also says Slimer is a Class 5 full roaming vapor. It's hard to see, but it says it. So unbox this guy. Okay, we got the instructions, which don't need. Now here's the figures with probably the coolest background, which we're sadly not going to be keeping. Maybe I would, but reason why, because I'm not. It'd be a cool idea. Maybe if it was like something like Play-Doh, obviously it makes sense, but I'm not gonna be keeping that, of course. This I don't know if I should keep the instructions. Probably should. It has like warning and all that. Just that information, so probably best to keep that. But not to get the Slimer. Not to get the figures out of their casing. Alright, let's get. Yeah, I'll have this guy. Just says Gruberson. Well, the other ones just say Spangler. Oh gosh, I'm like a Slimer right here. Okay, before we get Slimer, let's kind of get out. There we go. We got Trevor Spangler. Kind of looks like Weird Al in a way if you look at his hair. But yeah, here he is. Ghostbuster. And obviously we can't forget about Slimer, the iconic mascot of Ghostbusters. Like slimy, like stretchy, really cool. Here's some information on Slimer in the movie. In the movie, Slimer actually, like the animators of the movie, or like mostly people making the movie, actually used an old Slimer, like an old thing from an old movie of Ghostbusters, just like an old Slimer item, and they used it, like repainted all that stuff, And also used, like, for when he first showed up, when he grabs the hands. But yeah, so spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire yet. Like, they use hands, they use real humans. I mean, they use, like, people use their hands for the scene when Slimer's grabbing the food in the beginning when he first showing up, but then the after scene, look at that. When the after scene, Slimer, but not after they used mostly animation. So yeah, quite cool. I like Slimer. He's a goofy little fellow. And of course, as we can't not forget, Slimer is a ecto stretch tech figure, so that means he could slime the others. See? He's all slimed. Careful though, because this guy's new. But yeah. And obviously we can't forget about this. We obviously can't forget about this. There we go. We obviously can't forget about the... We can't forget about the Ghostbusters proton pack. There we go. Nice. Another Ghostbusters member of the family. Also have the bag for Ghostbuster toys. And yeah, these are my only Ghostbuster toys, by the way. Okay, but last but not least of the series, we have Phobe and Bonesy. Bonesy, and it says right on the back, it says, Bonesy is a Class 3 distinct human form. Here it is. It's hard to see, but you might be able to see it. It's actually quite the coolest looking one, in my opinion. He looks like the most like a human, though he ain't. He kind of looks similar to Bad to the Bone, another one of the Ghostbuster toys. I do not have that, but I see a commercial and like some people reviewing it. Kind of same with some other Ghostbusters figures, like the Haunted Humans, like the Granny Gross, Tombstone Tackle, or some of those bigger figures like Slime Bucket. But anyway, let's head and unbox the last of the Ghostbuster figures. Last of the instructions. I've all four of the instructions now, I think, but I don't know what happened to the last one, so. Yeah, I mangled this one. Is there? But, okay. Let's head and, of course, get the last of the figures. And there's our mountain. This was obviously before. Yeah, of course, I'll check the figure. Let's first get Phobe first. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Just opening my Ghostbuster figures. I'm opening my Ghostbusters figures. Cyber so far. I'm opening my last one now. Yeah. Them. Also quite a nice figure. I'm all of the figures with a good sculpt. Just to get out of the way. Tack. Scared me, honestly. Got a proton pack. Nice. Snug. And now let's get her a proton. And here's Babble, suit and ready. And now we have to get out the last of the ghost, or K. Skullsy, or wait, what's the name again? Bonesy. It's kind of has the most like oddest of the sculpt, mostly because, well, simply because he's mostly more skeleton. I like how he's his little tongue out. But here's Bonesy. Quite a cool figure. The last of the ghost. I'm making him quite goofy, honestly. Yeah, quite nice. And obviously, just like the others. She's all slimed. No, she's slimed. Okay. So yeah. So we have got the entire Ghostbusters Ecto Stretch Tech collection. I think there is another one, like in a playset, which I might also get. Which I guess would count I run, but I don't count it as not because the whole figure set is collected. I have all 4 action figures, all 4 of the Stretch Tech ghosts, like Slimer, Possessor, Fuki, and Bonesy. I don't remember seeing Bonesy show up. I guess I just didn't notice. Well, it was like before. Nice to get all the ghosts and figures. The ghosts are quite cool. Just though, if you're curious, there is a Pukey Funko Pop. Quite funny. I don't know why. It's quite cool. Just the Slimer is basically the mascot of Ghostbusters, in my opinion. Mostly because the ghosts, mostly because simply, he's literally shown in like a lot of the movies, and even as like another version, I think. I don't know, but I do know like he's basically. Though the weird thing about Slimer is, in the real Ghostbusters cartoon and in Extreme Ghostbusters, Slimer is not a villain, or not one of the many villain ghosts. He's a friendly ghost and more like a pet in those. But I haven't seen the whole Extreme Ghostbuster series, by the way. Mostly neither was the real Ghostbusters. Also that one though, but also because the channel I saw it on took it out. Why? But yeah. Anyway, all the ghosts and all the main figures. Of course, just to know if you want to see characters like Pukey or the Possessor, just know the Possessor does not look like this. This is Possessor possessing a trash bag. The Possessor is more of a purple or like a pink-like spark-looking fella. Tiny little sparkly looking fella, which is a ghost. I do not know the origins on any of these guys. They don't have anything on what they what they mostly are. I mean, he could have done for Slimer because he's literally the mascot, but I guess he just didn't have time or something. But yeah, we have the entire This is technically my first full toy collection, if you don't count the playset. Just so the playset is the Ecto 1 truck, or the Ecto 1, which I think has an exclusive version of the Slimer, but I don't know, or possibly belongs to the real Ghostbusters action figure set, not the one with the cool like features where like the character has like they're like like that. You know what I mean? I think that's probably with the like hard plastic figures. My dad has those figures, by the way. Just know I didn't open those. Just to let you know, I just know they're tough plastic. I think maybe that's where Slimer's from. I'll say he's probably exclusive to that. Who knows? But I'm going to end the video here, guys. So if you want more videos on Ghostbusters stuff, please subscribe and I'll see you next time. And hopefully next time I get some more Ghostbusters stuff and some other stuff to review. See you guys next time. Bye.